yeah, that's right.
Bring this down. Tater Dom in the house. Sorry if we're taking away from anyone else's live stream if you're watching them. I just figured, I don't normally have this timed where I can just join or do a live stream, and I wasn't invited for the trivia, so we're here doing our own live stream. I gotta work on Thanksgiving. I gotta work Friday. Saturday, I plan on having off, so Saturday will be the time that we do some stuff with family. Chris Jenkins in the house. Either one of you, if you have me on Discord and you would like to be a part of the live stream, feel free to do a call to me on Discord. And if you do a call to me on Discord as a private one, I should be able to drag you on screen so we can do a hangout live on stream. Yeah, I have like the Discord over here so I can pull that on stream. So we'll just have this hanging out on the edge. So if anyone wants to be a part of that, feel free to call me on a private call on Discord. If you need my Discord link, Tater Dom, I'm more than willing to send it to you. So, content for the channel today. We're going to go grab this box so we can show you guys what we have planned in the future. I have this super heavy box. So let's table up over here. These are all bottles for the bottle kill. So first one for the bottle kill, one we're currently drinking on right now, E.H. Taylor Small Batch. We got 1792 bottled in bond. This is a single barrel store pick. We got a Stag 22B. We got a Stag 22A. We got a bottle from a subscriber today. It's a Hard Truth. This is your sweet mash rye. That'll be part of the bottle kill. Got an Eagle Rare store pick. Got an Early Times bottle in bond. Got an Antique Weller 107. Got a Weller Special Reserve. Got a Henry McKenna 10-year. Got a Old Forester King Ranch. Got a Knob Creek 12. And last but not least, we got a Wild Turkey 101. So we're going to put all these back in the box. These will be saved for our bottle kill. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So we have 13 bottles for this bottle kill. So this is going to be an absolutely insane bottle kill. We were going to have a bottle of Blanton's for that bottle kill as well, but no Blanton's for the bottle kill right now. The Blanton's we actually polished off and we have set up as an infinity bottle. It's already been cleaned out, so empty bottle for an infinity bottle to match our other one. Our high-end Buffalo Trace product infinity bottle is right here. Nothing like it, but it is good and it is awesome. I am ready to send samples of this too. Maybe we'll do that on the live stream for the bottle kill. Looking at doing the bottle kill video on Saturday. So Saturday will be the bottle kill video. I don't know if I'll do a live stream or if it'll be a video. Haven't quite decided. If we do a live stream, there'll be lots of giveaways. That being said, Looking at Brandon, my buddy Dave, they're going to be coming back on. If they come back over, that's going to be the video. It'll be them helping me polish off 13 different bottles. I have a couple other things that are like decently low, but like nothing that's bottle kill state except for those. So those will be the bottle kills. Will be the 13 bottles I just showcased. So pretty cool. Today was an epic day. Not a lot of you guys in chat, but that's okay. If you're listening, you're paying attention, we're going to go ahead and showcase some of the stuff that we got this week. This week has been absolutely insane. We've got so many bottles. It is ridiculous. So let's go ahead and make sure the table's set up so we can showcase some bottles. This is exciting. So first bottle that we got this week. Let's see what we got. So the first bottle we got was on Monday. That was going to be Weller 12. This was at the Liquor Outpost in Mansfield, Texas for $54. Our second bottle we got was at the Specs right across the street from it for $162, give or take. Our third bottle that we got the same day that we didn't post in our video currently, but we have showcased since, Woodford Master Collection Sonoma Triple Finish. So that was all on Monday. Tuesday we were hunting for some allocated bottles. We didn't have the best of luck. That's okay, because today we traded a bottle that we spent absolute bank on. We got an E.H. Taylor small batch. We also got, with that trade, a Blanton's and a second Blanton's. We don't stop at 2 Blantons, though. We also traded for a third Blanton's, and then we bought a 4th Blanton's. The 4th Blanton's we bought at a store. That wasn't part of the trade. And while we were at that store, we also got a Pendleton Rye. And just to think that this wasn't enough, this is unseen footage of bottles that we bought recently. After buying all this today, we also went to Total Wine and we got a Willet Straight Rye Whiskey, the green top. And we also had samples. So from the samples, we also got a Yellowstone single malt whiskey. So all of these bottles on this table right now has been purchased to this week. So between Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days of hunting, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bottles. So Weller 12 for $54. This goes for about $200 on secondary. We have no intentions of trading it. We're going to use that Weller 12 to do a Old Weller Antique and Weller 12 blend for Poor Man's Pappies. Hardin's Creek is up for trade, but we'll probably end up drinking it if no one claims it. We hear that Hardin Creek is just like drinking peanut butter. Sonoma Triple Finish is up for trade too, so if anyone wants that, that's on the table too, but that was a cool bottle that we'll trade. We got some Blantons that we're going to put back up on the shelf. We got 4 of them. Crazy how many Blantons we got. You know, we used to never be able to find Blantons, and now we have 4 of them, man. We're freaking balling out with Blantons. 4 Blantons in one day. I think we've only owned 4 Blantons before today, so 4 in one day is crazy. Just putting these up on the shelf. Pendleton's going to go back over here. We've had this as a video. The Pendleton will be put for video in a couple days. We're going to put these other bottles back up because we'll showcase them in a video. We got that Willet that we're going to put in here. And that Yellowstone single malt. So, if you've ever had Yellowstone before, and you haven't tried the single malt, the Yellowstone single malt is essentially like a Scotch. The Yellowstone single malt drinks as if it was a Glenmorangie 18 extremely rare, which is a $126 bottle. And with that being said, $126 bottle, like would I pay $126 for it again? Like as a Scotch, it's pretty good. But Yellowstone single malt for $47 is so freaking close to the same price, or sorry, same flavor, at a fraction of the price of that Glenmorangie. So Yellowstone single malt, American single malt, I should say, is definitely a must for this guy. I can't believe I got it for the price I got it for. We got East Coast LQ reviews in the chat. We got Miss Kimmy in the chat. We got Carlos from Whiskey Corner in the chat. Any of you guys, Chris Jenkins is in here too. Any of you guys want to be a part of the stream right now, just feel free to reach out to me on Discord right now. I got it on the second monitor. As soon as I get notified, we can get a phone call going. As soon as that phone call starts, your audio starts, I can bring you on screen and we'll make you the bottom third or bottom or left half of my screen. Might be right half of your screen. But we'll put you on camera right now. Tater Dom saying cheers, Tanner from East Coast IQ. So I didn't know your name was Tanner. So cheers, Tanner from East Coast LQ Reviews. Maybe we need to watch some more of your videos so we actually know you by a first name basis. We're still trying to learn some of these other guys' names too. I mean, Bourbon Riders, I believe his name is Mike. Still trying to learn some of these guys' names, but it's so glad to have you guys in chat. We're just shooting the shit, so if you guys want to drink, we're drinking some E.H. Taylor small batch. Yes, there's ice in here. We're just sipping it down, man. Whatever you guys want to see next, we have a list of whiskeys that we can do. We can do a wheel spin for the next bottle I drink or next sample I drink. Up to you guys, or I can post some in chat and you guys can pick of what I have and we can drink something different when we finish this. So, if we do finish this, as far as samples goes, I have a 1792 12-year, which is 96.6 proof, or an Old Carter American Whiskey Batch 12 133.3 proof. Both are courtesy of our main man, Dave Vogelsang. We're more than willing to drink one of those. We might put it over ice, we might drink it neat. We have Glencairns, so we can do Glencairns if we need to for those pours. We also have that Pendleton 1910 rye, which we did a review on, but it hasn't been posted yet. So if you guys want to see that as a review live, I'm more than willing to do that. We got Buffalo Trace Eagle Rare. We got E.H. Taylor Small Batch, which we're polishing off right now. Everything else up on the shelf is sealed. We do have 3 other bottles on our middle shelf, though, that are opened. We have a Forbidden Batch 1. We also have a low-end Buffalo Trace Infinity Blend. That's in our E.H. Taylor bottle that we've polished off the labels on. And our high-end Buffalo Trace Blend, which is like super higher proof, like probably about 117 if you had to average it out. It's in a Blanton's bottle. This thing has so many different bottles in it. It probably has like 20 bottles in it. This has batches from 15, 17, 18, 22A, 22B, 23A of Stag. It has some E.H. Taylor single barrel. It has some E.H. Taylor barrel proof, some E.H. Taylor small batch. We have Weller 107, Weller 12 in here. Like this bottle is like a huge blend of just high-end Buffalo Trace products. We are getting low on our Infinity, so we had to top this baby off. And this is nothing but the best of the E.H. Taylor and Stag lineup in any Buffalo Trace product we have. So honestly, this is a pretty fantastic blend. I know a lot of people shit on blends, but for an Infinity bottle, we've given out a sample of this already to our buddy Brandon and his dad Dave. They both enjoyed it. Dave liked some of the sweet notes that came off of this. Brandon's like, hey, this is right up my alley, so definitely check it out. Talking about a crazy Infinity bottle, like if you thought this was crazy too, we didn't just do this once. We did this twice, so we have 2 Infinity bottles. Both of these are only Buffalo Trace products, so these are nothing but Buffalo Trace. This is like Buffalo Trace, Benchmark, Weller Special Reserve, Eagle Rare, all in this. We're more than willing to do samples of this too. So when we do sample giveaways, like if you guys want, like you can just ask for my personal blend, and we have crazy stuff like this low-end Infinity bottle versus this high-end Infinity bottle. And then we're going to be working on a third Infinity bottle. We've already got the bottle cleaned up, polished off. We have this one that's going to be letter L. This bottle is completely empty. There's nothing in it. We have those bottles for Bottle Kill, which is 13 of them. We could definitely take this outside of the Buffalo Trace realm, but right now our 2 current Infinity bottles are Buffalo Trace products only. This could be another one that's like that, or we could take it off-road. And if I take it off-road, I have these labels down here, so we can slap a label on it, and we can kind of talk about on the label what it is. So we won't specify specifically as far as amounts, ratios, and bottles, but we can kind of give it a name. So if we want to name this Infinity bottle, we get a Blanton's bottle that we can name whatever we want and do whatever we want with it. So pretty cool. Next time we do a giveaway, this Infinity bottle will be one of those samples. I'm just going to label it an 8. It'll be sideways so you guys know it's an Infinity. And if you're curious on what's inside of this, like, I can give the full list and loadout, but this is one of those that's a continuous Infinity bottle. So once we started drinking it down, we topped it back up, drink it down, we topped it back up. So the ratios in which we put in here and the blends we had in here are probably not any close to the same on what it used to be or what it currently is. But what it currently is freaking good, and I'm not the only one that's just saying that. I've had some subscribers and some friends in the area that I've given some samples to, and they definitely enjoyed it. So just an idea. You guys want to do an Infinity bottle, definitely check it out. We can do a video about that Infinity bottle too. I'm not opposed to, since I have an empty one, we can do an Infinity bottle blend again on stream. We've done that before. It was a video. If we do an Infinity bottle on video, I have no problem streaming it or doing a video of it. And maybe let you guys pick out of the bottles of my collection what we put in there. So, pretty cool. Today was just a massive, crazy day for hunting, man. Like, I spent so much money. The most expensive bottle I ever bought was the first bottle out the door. So, like, we left here at 7:35, 7:40. We drove about a half an hour to the Specs off of Bryant Irving. We were number 2 in line. There was a girl that was in front of us waiting in line for her husband. Like, what an amazing wife to be bourbon hunting and being number 1 in line. First choice, first pick if anything comes out. That being said, we were told there was supposed to be a Weller 12 drop, which we do have a Weller 12, but it was not from today. It was from a previous day. Weller 12 is what we were looking for, though, or any other Wellers, so we're kind of disappointed we didn't get an extra one of that, but that's okay. So, number 2 in line at about 8 a.m., and the liquor stores here are controlled by the state, so 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. is all they can be open for, so waited over 2 hours, and they only released 2 of these bottles. And the 2 bottles they released, got a video that'll be coming out for it soon, is going to be the Russell's Single Rickhouse. And that Russell's Single Rickhouse was Camp Nelson F, which is a super highly allocated bottle. MSRP is $2.99. We did pay $2.99 for it. After taxes, it came out to be $324.74. Wow, that is the most expensive I've ever spent on a single bottle. We bought that at 10 a.m. and throughout the day we were setting up trades. We traded that bottle away by 2 p.m. so we didn't have that bottle for more than 4 hours. So we bought the Russells in the beginning of the day. We did a couple more stores on the way home. We had to make a trade with somebody else that was non-bourbon related, so we went and dropped that off. At 1 p.m. we've been at a Walmart. We did a sale. I don't like selling, but we needed the money to help recoup what we just spent. We sold 3 E.H. Taylor small batches, so I'll hold one of those up. We sold 3 of these. Those 3 E.H. Taylor small batches we managed to get $200 for, which helps offset that cost of $324 we dropped this morning. That being said, after we sold those, we then drove to Midlothian, Texas, and we did a trade. We traded that Rick House Camp Nelson F from Russell's Reserve, which is a wild turkey product. That single bottle got us 3 Blantons and 1 E.H. Taylor small batch, so we got 4 bottles. That was a 1-to-4 trade. And with that being said, receiving 4 bottles for that, afterwards we drove back and stopped at 2 other liquor stores. The other liquor stores we stopped at, we were able to get a recommendation from the first one. The recommendation was this 1910 Pendleton Rye, which they didn't have for sale, which was okay because we knew the store we were going to next did have this. So we drove right next door. Also, cheers. We're going to have to do cheers on Mr. Lopez here because Mr. Lopez has been very busy and looking for some giveaways. So we're going to have to cheers Mr. Lopez. But Specs, they didn't have this bottle. So we went next door, we bought this, and while we were there, we're like, hey, you got anything else for us? And that's where we got our 4th bottle of Blanton's today, and that one came with bag and box. So we got 4 Blanton's in a single day, 1 each Taylor small batch, that Pendleton Rye, and then 2 bottles sitting back there, which was the Willett Rye, the Family Estate Rye, and we also got that Yellowstone American Single Malt, which is crazy because it drinks as if it's a Scotch, and if I had to compare it to anything, I would compare it to Glenmorangie 18, which makes it taste like bananas and oranges. So we're going to message Mr. Lopez in chat. We're typing this in chat for Mr. Lopez, but feel free to type the letter that I told him to type if you would like to see a giveaway. It says there's only 3 watching right now, and one of them is myself, which means Tater Don and Lopez are the only 2 other people watching. Mr. Lopez says he's tried the Yellowstone bourbon, and I have tried it as well. They let me try a sample of that and the single malts. And I didn't like the bourbon, but I did like the single malt when I was at Total Wine. This could be wild, guys. There's like no one in chat right now. Kimmy said she accidentally lagged out, so if you guys want to go ahead and type it. Mr. Lopez started it off with a W, so he does want to see a giveaway. Mr. Lopez has been talked about wanting to win a giveaway. This is his chance to win. Chris Jenkins just typed a W, so we got 2 in chat. Let's go ahead and open up our wheel. I'm going to be working on this wheel on the second page so we can make sure we get these taken care of. So our first one entered in is going to be Mr. Lopez because we know that he has been upset that he has not won. So therefore, we are going to make one specifically for him. Anyone else who's watching can absolutely join as well. Chris Jenkins has also joined that giveaway. Tater Dom has also joined the giveaway. Miss Kimmy has also joined the giveaway. Bourbon Riders, I think we had talked about doing some stuff for you already, so if we do decide to send to you, we would just add this to those current sample lists. So if we're giving you 4 samples, we would bump this up to 5. So we got Bourbon Riders, and I believe Bourbon Riders, your name is Mike. I am so sorry if I have butchered your name or completely got it wrong. I believe your name is Mike, though. So Bourbon Riders, if your name is Mike, please confirm in chat. The Yellowstone you tried was a Total Wine pick. It had weird nose, so it was kind of quiet. Yeah, described it, but it actually tastes good. Yeah. So Mr. Lopez, I tried the bourbon in store because I told her, I don't like single malts. I like bourbons. Let me try your bourbon. And I tried it, and I was like, wow, this tastes awful. Like, I would not recommend this. And then I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and try that single malt. And I tried it, and I was like, holy crap, this tastes good. Yes, it's more money, but that being said, even though it's more money, it drank. Okay, Bourbon Rider says correct. It is Mike, so cheers, Mike. Says it drank as if it was a Glenmorangie is what I told her, because I remember Glenmorangie being like oranges, bananas, and the Yellowstone single malt tasted sweet. There was absolutely no burn on it, so that was cool. Oh, okay, let's see if we can figure out how to get this on stream. So I'm going to have to minimize the thing so we can get the stream fixed. That's the... Oh, we do have the wheel. Okay, sweet. Let's see. I need to be on this side over here so we can have this a little bit bigger. We're working on this wheel because I'm stupid and don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so I think this is about as full screen as the wheel will go. We're going to bring YouTube back up to see if anyone else in chat has decided to try to join us. Let's see. That's that. Okay, YouTube. Alright, so we have a cheers from Bourbon Rider. We got the correct on the mic, Mr. Lopez and Kimmy. Anyone else that's currently watching, if they want to type a W in chat, I will enter them into the giveaway. Otherwise, we're rolling with 5 names. Whoever we pick, we're just going to do a single giveaway for this current time. Out of these 5, I am more than willing to give out some samples. So let's see if anyone else is here. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah. So this is the name. Wheelofnames.com is the website, so you just type in names on there. So we're getting ready to spin that wheel for our giveaway. Bear with me, though, as far as sending these out. Remember, this is around the holiday time, so as soon as we hit Thanksgiving, which we basically already hit, every package will be delayed all the way up through New Year's. So if I send something out and it says it's going to be there on Friday, expect it on Tuesday or Wednesday the following week. It will come. I am sending it. I've never had anything break or not be delivered. Just be patient. We're going to go ahead and spin this wheel right now. We got 5 of you guys entered in. Mr. Lopez, Chris Jenkins, Tater Dom, Kimmy, and Bourbon Riders. Anyone else in chat right now, which I don't believe there is. If there is, though, please type a W in chat right now, and I'll add you to the wheel. This is a free giveaway. We are giving away samples. Depending on who wins, depends on what we give away. We'll either let you pick, or I will gear my pick based off of my personal preference towards you. If I know that you drink whiskey or bourbon, and I know your collection, we'll try to send you some stuff that you don't have. If you're new to it, I will try to send you stuff that is closer to a newbie. With that being said, though, if you are a newbie, that doesn't mean you're not going to get the best of the best pours. We're going to send you some budget options, but we're also going to send you some absolute baller pours, some expensive pours, some high-end bottles that I've purchased. Enough of that shit, though. We're going to spin this wheel and see what you guys get. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of my live stream. Let's see who wins. Spinning the wheel with 5 people deep. And the winner will be Tater Dom. So, Tater Dom, you have won my giveaway, sir. Please reach out to me through my Gmail. It is attached to my YouTube account, so you feel free to email me there. I will do a flight of 4 samples. You can click on my YouTube channel and see a Google Doc sheet that has bottles that I have purchased. There's a few more that are not currently on that list, but if any of those bottles fancy you, if it has an X, I don't have the bottle. If it's opened, I'm more than willing to pour it as long as I have a pour. It's not my bottle kills. If it is not, that's fine. We'll figure something out. If it's sealed and it's something I'm willing to open, like that mighty fine batch of Booker's, we'll crack it for you. Just reach out to me via email. I'm going to need your address. I'm going to need your name to put on the package, and then a list of the 4 samples you would like to receive from my collection. If you don't know which ones you want to receive, you can just put surprise me, and I will surprise you. We will definitely be sending you some pours. There'll be 2-ounce samples. We have tons of them, so we have our little package down here below us. We have lots of these left over, so we can do 2-ounce pours of whatever you want. Or if you want to leave it up to us, you're going to get 2 or 3 expensive pours and 1 cheap pour. That cheap pour is going to be something that I like to drink as my daily sipper. So, Tater Dom, cheers, brother. Thank you so much for being a part of this. You're awesome, man. Good to have you guys. We're to close that wheel. We're not going to close the live stream, though. So, Tater Dom, make sure you reach out to me via email. That email I can post in chat, too. I don't know if I can pin it, but I will type it. It's going to be RJ Nordblom, which is my last name, at gmail.com. So that's my email right there. Tater Dom, make sure you reach out to me, brother, and we will get you hooked up. So let's go ahead and get this off off the screen for the Discord part because that's like taking up a majority of the space. There we go. We'll leave that on the corner in case we need to bring that back up, which is fine. Currently, no more ice, but we're drinking some each other small batch. It's kind of watered down. Yeah, I did have a private Discord thing on the screen. I'm so sorry. It's Victor's chat. It's not a big deal. We had the wheel up. We spun it. We moved it out of the way. Thank you, though, so much, Matt, for bringing that up. So Matt wants a wrench. So I meant to put Whiskey Wisdom, but we put Whiskey Corner. That's hilarious. Let's see if we can make Matt a moderator. How do I don't even know how to freaking move this guy up in rank. Put in timeout, hide it. Oh, add as a moderator. Yes, okay, so he's going to be a moderator. Wrench has been added. Chris Jenkins with a shout out for Mr. Whiskey Corner, which is Carlos. Thank you so much for shouting him out. Whiskey Corner would also like a wrench, so we'll absolutely give you a wrench too as a standard moderator. So now when you type in chat Matt from Whiskey Wisdom or Carlos from Whiskey Corner, you guys both have wrenches. We also want to give another shout out to Tater Dom for winning our giveaway. No wrench. You have wrench now, brother. What do you mean no wrench? You have wrench now. You can fix everything. You're an engineer. You're a mechanic. Fix everything. Okay, there it is. It showed up. Yeah, it took a second. Carlos from Whiskey Corner can also say nice. He's got the wrench too, so he can fix everything now. Especially if someone starts shit-talking in the chat, he can kick them out and ban them. If any of you guys would like to be a part of this stream right now, we're rolling on OBS software, so just call me directly on Discord or message me on Discord. I'll accept your call, we'll get you on video, and we'll bring you on stream and bring you in that top third or top quarter of the screen. I have more than enough room. We can bring more people on. With the wrench comes responsibility. Absolutely not. Bourbon Riders, if you like a wrench too, sir, just say, give me a wrench and I'll make you a tool just like everybody else is. That is a tool. No pun intended. Once a tool, always a tool. Chris Jenkins shouting out Bourbon Riders. Yes, Bourbon Riders, shout out to you, brother. We talked about sending samples back and forth. If you decide you want to receive some samples from me, I will absolutely send you some back. We have some more bottles now to add to that collection to have as an option to send back. And we're going to be trading for some more stuff too. I would like to start specializing this channel that when oh, he does want a torque wrench. Okay, so he wants to be a tool too, so we'll let him be a tool. Bourbon Riders, Mike, you're a tool now as well, brother. So you're a tool, all of you are a tool. We wanted to start doing more giveaways, and we're going to do some more samples. I'm starting to get to a point where I have no problem giving away a sample of a bottle, but I think what we might start doing is forcing you to try some of the Infinity Blends, because we might label these as a blind. So we might label these A, B, C, and D. Big Cat, cheers to you, brother. We're going to label these A, B, C, and D and let you try them. We won't even tell you that's an Infinity Blend. We'll let you rank it, see if it's good or bad based off of some other staple bottles. If you decide that you like it, then you can't say that these Infinity Blends are bad, because I hear a lot of people talk crap. I've done all these Infinity Blends, and none of them have turned out good. Yeah, no, this Infinity Blend, at least for this specific bottle, I have given to several different people, including local friends, and they have absolutely loved it. So if you love it, and I give it to you as a blinds, there's nothing you can say to me except you're the god at blending behind Nancy, because obviously Nancy doing blends for like Joseph Magnus and Garble, and I can't compete with that. But if I can blend whiskeys that people already have or that I can get, especially if they're Buffalo Trace products and they're similar mash bills, we'll absolutely compete. He's got my ASW ready to go out soon. Okay, Bourbon Riders, it's funny you say that. So I met a guy, he's a Puerto Rican dude. He's super cool, and he offered me an ASW bottle as a trade, and I declined it, and we ended up going for an agreement for the trade. We traded a single Rickhouse Russell's Preserve. This was Camp Nelson F, which is a very highly sought after bottle. We got 3 Blantons in the E.H. Taylor small batch, but at first he had offered one of those American, light whiskeys, and a couple other bottles too, or of samples. No, it was bottles. It was bottles, sealed bottles. But when you talk about trading on secondary, like when you talk about what you paid for a bottle, MSRP for trades, and then secondary for trades, it's hard to find comparable value. Big Cat 253 with the W. A little late to the giveaway, buddy, but if we do another giveaway, Big Cat, we will put you in as the first entry, brother. I'm so sorry if you missed that first giveaway. We're currently up to 10 watching. Once again, if you would like to be on this live stream, we don't use StreamYards. We typically use Discord, so if you have me on Discord or you need my Discord, I can send that to you. Add me on Discord. Send me a message that you want to be a part of it, and then we'll do a private call, and I'll bring you in on the private call. We'll put you in that top third of the screen. It's so nice to have you guys. We're up to 11 watching with 6 likes. That being said, we only had 6 likes, and we have 11 watching, so if you haven't already, please like this live stream. These will be definitely more common of doing live streams once we hit our 500 subscribers. 500 subscribers means we will qualify for Super Chats. Super Chats means money. Money means we can pay for shipping. I don't give a shit about the price of the bottle. I care more about paying for shipping because it's atrocious. And I want to send tons of samples and bottles out to you guys. So please like and comment on this live stream if you want to see more giveaways. We already have one that's going to be going out to Tater Dom, so I need to make sure I add him on the giveaway. I have a giveaway list, so we're going to go ahead and edit that giveaway list. Everyone else has already been sent out to on my giveaway list, so we're going to just put Tater Dom on here. And Tater Dom, your giveaway is going to be 4 samples. That seems to be the common ground of me giving a decent amount of samples away without having a ton of money for shipping. So we're going to do 4 samples of your choice. And of your choice can be anything from my collection. That being said, if it's not on my collection, we also have infinity bottles too, so we will surprise you if you don't reply back through email with the 4 bottles that you want to see. You came for the Dancing Girls, Bourbon Riders. Okay, so she couldn't join tonight, but we have Stephanie from work. She will definitely, or she plans to be a part of more videos in the future. Crystal is currently out of time. Another coworker, she will be on a video. She haven't seen her yet, so Crystal will be there. And then Michelle will also probably be on there. So we got 3 Hispanic girls, all 3 from Mexico, that would love to dance for you, Mr. Mike from Bourbon Riders. So it'd be hilarious. Whiskey Corner is already out here shouting out Whiskey Wisdom. Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, here's my shout out to you, brother. We got your shirt on. You talked about this shirt being the most comfortable shirt you ever have owned or had. I can 100% agree. Whiskey Wisdom shirt. This is the most comfortable shirt I own. It is so nice, so smooth, so soft. If you don't have a shirt from Whiskey Wisdom, he currently has a promotional going. I don't know if it's for any shirt or if it's just for his holiday shirt, but please reach out to Whiskey Wisdom and get a shirt from Matt, because this is the softest shirt I own. This embroidered or this stamped on logo is super durable. It's not going to fade or anything like that. The shirt material is so soft. They do run a little small. I agree with Matt, so he got an extra bigger size for me. I am a big dude, but these are a little bit too big for me. I think this is a double XL. I'm normally kind of a large guy. I probably could have got it with an XL. Mr. Lopez says, "Damn, didn't know RG was pimping like that." Yeah, we have tons of quote unquote B words, women from my work group that would love to come out and be a part of the stream. So we're absolutely good on that. We'll have more people like that on stream. We also have a couple of local buddies and a couple online friends too. Big Cat says, "What are you drinking, RJ?" It's watered down at this point because all the ice has melted. We are currently sipping on some E.H. Taylor small batch. We just finished off. I say finished off. Finished off as loosely. That bottle is in that tube over there, in that box. Those are all bottles that aren't empty, but they have like a little bit left for our bottle kill video, which is 13 bottles now. This is E.H. Taylor small batch. This is a $50 bottle in my area, and I can probably get it once to twice a month at $50. So we don't mind trading these away or even giving these away as gifts because we get them so often. But E.H. Taylor small batch, I love it. It smells like caramel and vanilla. It's super sweet, super good, super easy to drink. This is awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Even watered down, it's still good. Which video are these dancing chicks? How do I miss that? So Matt, I will definitely be trying to get all 3 of these beautiful women a part of a single live stream or video. Their names is going to be Stephanie, Crystal, and Michelle. And I will try to see if I can get them all together on a singular day. And we'll do a video, and that video will also probably be a live stream so you guys can see them. They're co-workers of mine. They don't have the same days off, so it's kind of a battle to try to get them together. But Stephanie was on a recent video where she tried bourbon for a new beginner. She's not new to alcohol, just new to bourbon. So she drinks. She was drinking micheladas with Pacifico beer, and then she also drinks tequila. So we had some Mi Familia, which is one of the tequilas that I own. I don't really care for tequila in general, but if I'm going to buy tequila, it's going to be high-end stuff that I don't mind sipping neat. So that is that. Okay, I just got a notification at 7:20 that came through. It's already 8 o'clock that I am now live on YouTube. Yes, I am live. We also have a new follower on YouTube. Her name is Mackenzie. I don't know who this person is, but we will follow them back. Whew. Cheers, y'all, for Whiskey Basket. Way to go, Whiskey Basket, for joining the chat, brother. So we're going to make sure we message you in chat. Cheers, brother. Speaking of that, if you guys don't already, Chris Jenkins, you could please shout out Whiskey Basket and his channel in the chat. Please go like, comment, and subscribe to Whiskey Basket. Like and comment on his videos. Subscribe to his channel. This man did send me a sample. It was, let me see if I can find it real quick. It's somewhere around here. I'm grabbing all kinds of freaking bottles. He sent me a holiday single Rick House. This was a 120 proof from 2023. This is their Ben Holiday Rick House proof. This sample, when I drank the sample, I didn't necessarily care for it, but that doesn't mean it's not good. I just, when I drank it neat, I didn't like it, but when I put it over ice, a single ice cube was enough that I diluted it down in the Glen, just in a Glen with a single ice cube, and it was like 100% change of pace, change of flavor. I don't know if it was the dilution from the ice, or if it was the watering down of the whiskey, or just the chill effect, but this was good. So Chris Jenkins and Jeff Castle both shouted out Whiskey Basket's channel. Like I said, if you haven't already, go check him out and make sure you subscribe to his channel. We're almost done with this E.H. Taylor small batch, so if you guys want to pick what we drink next, we have a Pendleton Rye. It is a 12-year age stated Canadian whiskey, labeled 1910. I'll hold it up right now. We have this as an option. We got this today. This was recommended by a Specs employee, which we normally say hell no to anything they offer or request. They didn't actually have this bottle, so I wasn't opposed to getting it or trying it. So we got this at a smaller mom and pop store. Probably more than we should have paid for it, but we went ahead and picked it up. We also have Buffalo Trace. We got Eagle Rare. Those are the bottles that are behind the monitor. As for other open bottles, we have a Forbidden Batch one, and we have 2 different Infinity blends that are open. As far as samples go, we have a 1792 12-year and an Old Carter Batch 12. Anything else that you guys want me to drink, I'm going to have to go into the other room to grab something out of the shelf or case, which is no problem. But if I'm going to step away, I would love for someone else to join the live stream. In order to join the live stream, please reach out to me via Discord. If you don't have my Discord, please ask for it in chat. If you ask for that in chat, I have no problem going ahead and sending you my friend request so we can get you in chat. Mr. Big Cat said, what else did I get? Are you talking about what else did I get like today? Yeah, Mr. Lopez was talking about that Old Carter. Yeah, hands down. Yeah, we got 2 votes for that Old Carter. This Old Carter is a sample. This is from Dave Vogelsang. This is batch 12-1, 33.3 proof. This is an absolute banger of a bottle, especially to have a sample of. Kimmy said it's too dark. Big Cat said yeah. So we'll do a whole other little live thing of this, but we can't do too many of these because it takes a lot of time to show off all the bottles that we got. But we'll do it for you, Big Cat. So this is for you. Make sure you're liking, comment, and subscribing, Big Cat. Michael Bortner said OC12 rye or American. Old car. Okay, said you got 10 bottles. So 10 bottles is an understatement. I actually got more than 10 bottles. That's hilarious. We will do the Old Carters next pour, so we'll make sure we keep drinking this E.H. Taylor so you guys can see that Old Carter. We'll drink the Old Carter neat, and then if we need to, we'll go grab an ice cube for it. So first bottle on the list, this is what we bought from a local liquor store, was this 1910 Pendleton Rye. It's a 12-year age-stated Canadian whiskey. It's a rye. It's a sweet one. It's Canadian, so it's light. It's only 80 proof. One of the cheapest and easy things we got today. Second bottle that we got today. Whew. I guess we should just go back for the whole week. So this was not the first bottle. We'll set this aside. We'll talk about first bottle. First bottle we got this week was on Monday. We had a local liquor store hold us a bottle of Weller 12, which we paid $54.11. Absolute banger for the price, and they held it for us even better. That was our first bottle. Second bottle we got was right across the street. They had a Specs, same Specs that we went to for the other Pendleton, but we got a Hardin's Creek Boston. Third bottle we got on Monday. So these are 3 bottles in one day. We got a Woodford Master Collection. This is a triple finish from Sonoma. So Sonoma triple finish Woodford Master Collection. Those were all on Monday. Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, absolute bangers. So to this morning, we got a crazy bottle. We got a Russell's Single Rick House barrel proof. This was the Camp Nelson F for $324. Well, we already traded away. We got 1 E.H. Taylor small batch for it. And we got not 1, not 2 Blantons, but 3 Blantons. Plus the E.H. Taylor small batch for that single Rick House proof Russells. And then we went to another liquor store afterwards, and we got that Pendleton Rye 12-year and a 4th Blanton's bag and box. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bottles here of this, and we also made a trade. That trade that happened this week was executed on Monday as well. We got another Blanton's. That Blanton's will not be showcased. That Blanton's is a birth date of my son as the dump date for the bottle. Plus that bottle we bought this morning, and we also did a trade/sale where we sold 3 each of the small batches, and we also sold a Blanton's in a single barrel store pick Buffalo Trace. So absolute bangers were given away/sold today. So we're going to put these back on the shelf in the order we got them. So it's going to take a second to put these back out here. So we got 4 Blantons in one day, which is incredible. So when it comes to Blantons, like, as many as you see that I have today, they don't come around this often. My first Blantons, very well overpaid, like way more than I should have for. The second Blantons I got for around $100, and third Blantons I traded for, and fourth Blantons I paid a decent price for. But the cool part is now that we have all these Blantons, is that we were able to get them for close to MSRP. So, and it was even crazier is that we got 4 of them in a single day. We've never had 4 Blantons, let alone 4 in one day. Very cool though. Now, we're not selling all these bottles, but we do have several of them listed for trade. So if anyone's interested in any of those bottles, they can feel free to reach out to me via email or Discord. If they're not open, I'm willing to trade them / sell them. We prefer trades, though. Would I give you a sample of that Woodford? So, yes, Big Cat, if I open it, I would absolutely give you a sample of it. I haven't decided if I'm going to open it yet. Carlos, have you had Disco 11 yet? I've never even heard of Disco 11. Also, Michael Bortner said, Carlos, you should get that package Friday. OC Ride Batch 12 and 3-piece LDC are among it. Big Cat says, look like you're feeling good, RJ. Yes, I am feeling fantastic. We're not drunk, but we're not sober. We're definitely tipsy. We're kind of somewhere in between. We're staggering around enough to where we can put bottles on this table without falling over and breaking any, but we're not sober enough to sit here and talk super in depth about them. We're also not drunk enough to not stop drinking. Once again, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning, so if you haven't started in the morning, then are you really fucking drinking? Probably not. Whiskey Corner says, I don't think I've had any Old Carter. Yeah, Carlos, so I never had any Old Carter either until this single sample from Dave Vogelson. It seems like he can find Old Carter more than anybody else, and he's willing to pay the price for it, so that's hilarious. Going back up in chat, Big Cat said you got like 10 bottles. Yeah, so I did get 10 bottles, and then Michael Bortner, OC12, right, or American. I'm assuming he's talking about the Old Carter. The Old Carter, this batch 12, is just the American whiskey, so specifically American whiskey, to clarify on that. Back to the start of the chat, Big Cat's laughing because I was talking about how I'm not too sober but not too drunk. Mr. Lopez is the perfect in-between zone is nice. Yeah, it's funny that you talk about the in-between zone. Like, I would have to clip the video, and I don't want to get demonetized for it, but if you have me on Discord, like, feel free to reach out to me. I will send you, it's a clip from the Trailer Park Boys, and it talks about, like, he gets a breathalyzer. One of the guys gets a breathalyzer that lives in the trailers, and he's like, hey, let's talk about this. He's like, I have this breathalyzer, and it's like, I know where I'm like drunk, where I'm like sloppy drunk, or where I'm too sober. And he's like, I find that middle ground. So he uses the breathalyzer to feel like, oh, I need a top up. And he'll like top off because he falls below a certain limit. So he'll top off. But he tries to keep that middle ground. And that middle ground is like, I'm drunk enough to know what I'm doing. Like, as far as like he's sober enough to know what he's doing, but he's drunk enough to really, really, really enjoy doing whatever he's doing. So it's like that sweet middle ground. So if you haven't seen that Trailer Park little episode or clip, please reach out to me. I'll send that clip to you. It's freaking hilarious. But essentially it's like, let's be drunk enough to enjoy whatever we're doing, but sober enough to where we can remember doing whatever we're doing. So hilarious. But we're going to finish off this E.H. Taylor small batch, and then we will drink this Old Carter American whiskey. We'll switch over to a Glencairn so we can give you guys some noses on that and some tasting notes. I'm not going to bash Old Carter. When I first tried it, though, I didn't really care for it, so hopefully that'll change with this time, especially after being a little bit inebriated. Cheers. We finished off that. We're going to grab our Glen. AJ's on main. Pour up our little sample of Old Carter. 133.3 proof, kind of a high proofer. So this is Old Carter American Whiskey Batch 12 133.3 proof. So this is no joke. This is a decent pour. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too fancy. Like, we still have some left over. We don't just want to knock this out, especially while being inebriated, because honestly, Old Carter's hard to come by, so we want to be able to enjoy this. It smells like ethanol, but it also smells sweet. We got kind of like it both, so it's not too potent, not too light. It has this like super smooth vanilla smell to it. Old Carter is actually like a Buffalo Trace product, believe it or not, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys knew that, but it is part of that product lineup. So it's nice to have another high proofer that fits in that category, but they don't really make anymore. So, all right, we're gonna do a small tasting, and then depending on that tasting, we will move to a Kentucky Chew. Mr. Lopez says, yep, I made my Old Carter last me forever. Lol. He's talking about a sample, so a sample lasts forever. Yeah, I mean, Old Carter, so like, if you do find it, you get it for under $300, like, it's 100% a buy. Finding Old Carter in general below $300 is damn near impossible. Dave Vogelson is a absolute baller when it comes to getting this. I don't know how much they go for nowadays, but like $200-300, like, I would buy it. Can you find it for less? Probably not. Can you find it for more? Probably. I hate to break to you guys, but like, honestly, Old Carter, if you don't already have a batch, like an actual bottle, not just a sample, you're probably gonna be paying like secondary, like a BTAC prices, so $800-900 for a bottle of Old Carter, if you want one, because it's starting to get up there, kind of like the Pappy and the Van Winkle collection. So, in the Buffalo Trace Antique collection, like George T. Stack and William Little Weller, you're gonna start paying a premium for those Old Carters because they just don't make them anymore. I don't know if I could make it last forever, Mr. Lopez, but like, honestly, like, Old Carter is definitely hot. Like, hotter than Stag, and the notes that I get out of it are not like medicinal cherry that I like, so like, it's more of like a vanilla note. So it'll probably last me a lot longer than it should, but only because I'm not really a big fan of the nose on this. But it is a fantastic, phenomenal whiskey, and I do not downplay what Dave has given me. This is awesome. It's just a matter of like, can you find this in your area, and how much are you gonna pay for it, or how much are you willing to pay for it? It's very hot. It's very vanilla. It's good. It's just not whatever this cost is good. I'm not really sure how long we've been live streaming for, guys, but we're going to be calling it a night because, unfortunately, we have to work tomorrow on Thanksgiving Day. So, yeah, working on Thanksgiving Day sucks. We may or may not be released early, but even if you get released early, it's going to have to be early enough that we can go see our family. My family doesn't do dinner. They typically do lunch for Thanksgiving. Her family also does lunch for Thanksgiving, so it's not early enough. We're going to be working all day. We'll work Friday. Saturday, we plan to be off. There's a giant raffle. We're going to probably do some footage of that. My wife will probably be there too. The 3 bottles they have that are going to be part of that raffle are going to be CYPB, 12, and Full Proof. We have a bottle of 12, so we would love to get a CYPB or a Weller Full Proof. But if we can't get either one of those, 12 would be nice. If we can't get those 3, then if anything, we're just spending time with my family, and we're going to enjoy it, as my Thanksgiving will be on Saturday. Mr. Lopez says, yeah, like its other Buffalo Trace counterparts, Old Carter is definitely overpriced. Yeah, I'd probably agree. I mean, it's like Stag on steroids, but As far as tasting notes, we like that medicinal cherry, and unfortunately, Old Carter doesn't have a cherry note on it, which is fine, but it just kind of talks about where it sits at and what we're looking for. If you guys like this kind of content, like, comment, subscribe. We got 11 watching. We did a giveaway. That giveaway, Tater Dom won, so please reach out to me or via my Gmail. I can put that in the chat again if I need to. Otherwise, Tater Dom, just reach out to me. We're going to do 4 samples for you, brother. Any 4 bottles I have opened, preferably. If you don't pick 4 bottles, 2 of the bottles will probably be my blends. Both blends are Buffalo Trace products only. The cheap one is going to be all of the benchmark lineup. So there's 5 bottles. There's going to be small batch, top floor, single barrel, full proof, and single barrel. And we also had Waller's Special Reserve, Buffalo Trace, and Eagle Rare in that blend. So there's a total of 8 bottles in that blend. Big Cats is going to hop on Joe. Independent Joe just wanted to drop in and show support. Thanks to you, brother. Appreciate you, Big Cat. Maybe we'll swap over to Independent Joe. So if we can get one of our wrench boys to shout out Independent Joe's channel, we'll swap over to his live stream because we're too intoxicated to continue on with our live stream. I'll see you guys next time. Once again, cheers, Tater Dom. You have won. Please reach out to me and we will get you your samples in the mail. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for your support, and peace out, guys.